Alright. Let's see if this worked. It says it switched to live, but I'm not seeing it. Hold on a second. Oh. Wait, am I, like, really behind? No. I think it's just a big delay. Okay. Actually, I'm gonna cross left since I just stood here for a minute. And now I have the opportunity to. Just fixing my sternum strap. Okay. I see Ujimine, Jacques Small, Stefan Schober. It's only me, Kevin Hawthorne. Morello's here. Probably a little better of an hour for you, at least temporarily, until you guys change times. Time to put an end to that. Figments, hello. Lisa Logan, T-Max, Bear and or the Garden, Chris Hickman, hello. I was hoping to be started earlier, but I was having some weird issues again with the setup, and now I wonder if it's a little adapter that I'm using in the backpack, which has been fine, but maybe it's been a little too put through its paces. Maybe I'll find another one that can support high throughput. I mean, I don't really need high throughput, it's just a little 6,000 kilobit per second stream. Anyway, okay. Figment's the first time watching live. Awesome. Good to have you. Hope you are able to join in the future. We do like new friends, especially new live friends. Nicolas Novaira, only 9 o'clock in a row. Still past my preferred bedtime, if possible. The earlier I can go to bed, the better. Oh, here we go. We're gonna make it across. We're gonna make it across. There we go. We did it. Avril, Stephen, Loki, morning. Ambrose, morning. Bear and or the Garden is there today. Empire State Building. That ring at the top is the only thing you really see. They shut off the lights middle of the night. The big lights. Eiffel Tower in Paris, hello. Susan Fennell, good morning. Steve Smith, happy Wednesday. 5 a.m. in South Texas. I wonder if it's any different time-wise in North Texas. I'm kidding. Peter and the Boyds. Time, but another construct. But Eiffel Tower was actually Hell's Kitchen born and raised. Awesome. That's kind of where we are now, but on the west side. Gotcha, Figments. Sounds like today is one of those days when the stars align. It's not working, that's good. We're happy to have you. Sandra T, Casey Blazer. It's early, that's for sure. But we did have a time change recently, and our time changes don't coincide with some other parts of the world. Which makes even less sense, by the way. I've talked about this before. I've complained about it enough times. There's if you're going to do time changes, at least do them at the same time. Best not to do them at all, at this point. Midge Adams, hello. Ron is here. Mac Kaminsky says 10 degrees hotter in South Texas. I wasn't talking about the temperature. I was talking about the time. My joke was time. Because you mentioned what time it is in South Texas. You gotta keep up. You gotta keep up. I can't hold your hand through this. I'm just joking around. Mark, good morning in Perth. Gotta eat dinner. I think that's also where Elaine is, right? Or on somewhere on that side of Australia, because time-wise. NYC gal, hello. Would I prefer springtime or fall time permanently? I mean, temperature-wise, they're both about the same, right? I mean, it's a transition season. If you could say springtime would permanently have blooming flowers and stuff, I would probably prefer that than everything dying all the time. But then again, if you have it all the time, it probably loses some of its meaning. Yeah, Eiffel Tower, that's what it seemed like, end of March for folks in Europe. They still got a lot of lights up at this house, but no new political messages, which is good because we're apolitical here. Yeah, I just don't like the staggered time changes. So, that's important information, Peter. I don't think I actually knew that Texas spanned more than one time zone. Ron's got a little daylight left on your side of the trash can. I think we're getting into the 60s today. We have a little bit of a sneak peek of spring this week. Started yesterday. Sue Pitchford, good morning. John needs a different type of time change. Sounds like you're stuck in a tear in space-time. TikTok, funnily enough, actually reached out to invite me to some creator program because they found that I have a presence on another platform like YouTube, and they want to increase their, I guess, TikTok presence. It's all probably strategically timed because TikTok's about to get banned in the United States again. Let's see how that goes today. Not to be political, Do I prefer sunrise early in the morning or sunset later? I don't really care either way at this point. It's going to be the same amount of daylight hours regardless of what time you change it to. Otherwise, you just wake up earlier, go to sleep, I don't know, whatever you want. But in reality, it makes no difference. It just has to fall into the construct of human perception of time. That's all it really is. Now, that car needs something. Somebody said something funny on a Crazy Disney Lady Tanya's stream the other day. It was a very squeaky ride. And they said WD-40 wouldn't be enough. You need WD-50. Found that funny. I don't know. Does Turtle Bay count around here? It's kind of like east of this area. It includes Tudor City. Whose birthday is it? Ron's name spans 3 time zones, my goodness. Oh, Sprout. Happy birthday, Sprout. Mike, hello. Let me see if I can get a crowd. They've been doing construction here for quite a while. It's like such a small area. Makes you wonder what they're doing down there. But they're still not done. That's all we know. Interesting Eiffel Tower, interesting. Quinton Namath on Twitch is here. Jacqueline Dalamal, good morning. Yeah, I'm thinking if Twitch doesn't get banned, I'll use it as a clips platform until they let me simultaneously live stream to it. Then maybe we'll use it for that. We'll see. I don't know. "16 states in the U.S. that are 2 different time zones." That's cool. I mean, considering how many like actual time zones there are and how many states there are, you would expect a little more than a handful, I would say. David Maria Kusura, hello. Exploration Obsession. Hi. TikTok, I don't know what I said. What did I say? I do mean TikTok being banned today. Potentially. One Vanderbilt, JP Morgan Chase headquarters right there, the new ones. Probably could have crossed 8 times by now. Let's go. Andy Diaz, good morning. We should be getting up into the 60s today, right? RG Jones, Queens, I believe. Oh yeah, Grand Central right next to us. I said Twitch, whoops. Yeah, TikTok. Twitch will probably kill itself though. Isn't everyone worried about Twitch's financials even if they are owned by Amazon? If they're not making them any money? What's the latest with Twitch in Korea? Have they loosened the belt yet, or is it still whatever it is? Gary in Texas, hello. It's the wrong way on that scooter. He was also coming off the sidewalk trying to cut me off. Anyway. Oh yeah, didn't Ariel the Urbanist have a big presence on TikTok? Like even before his YouTube fame? Mojave, good morning. Tomoko in Yokohama. Narelle, did I also read that right in Crazy Disney Lady Tanya's chat at one point when I was lurking that you actually got a promotion at your current job? 17 states, 2 different time zones. Oh man.
Okay. All right. I'm going up to the
presidential suites. No. If we didn't change times twice a year, people would go loopy because we had nothing to complain about. I mean, I think that's, in general, something that's going on with society these days. Oh, they, looks like they added some scaffolding around the Roosevelt Hotel. Now, well, congratulations, first of all, if that's, since that happened. But I wonder, did they catch wind of you potentially switching, ships there? Are they trying to retain you? Is this a way to keep you there? More work, same pay. I've seen that plenty of times. JP Morgan Chase, new headquarters right up ahead. Again, let's not go up to the next row. Sometimes just get a little stuck over there. 205th Avenue, head over to 5th Avenue. Bell to bell, making an entrance. Oh. Should I quickly slide under? And then they ask what the heck are you doing? I was like, I don't know. I see it in movies. I thought I should slide under the closing gate. Betty Chandler, Northern California. It's early. Or late, depending. If you've been sleeping or just woke up or whatever it is, or haven't slept yet. Yeah. But there's Chase buildings all over here, so I don't know if they're going to keep them all or if when the new one opens, consolidate. I don't think we did any recent wrestling in New York. We're going to the Raw before or after. I think it's the Raw before WrestleMania. That's going to be in New York in April. So that should be fun. I think it's actually April 1st. Andy knew it was doomed. That's TikToks, yeah. The first clip I tried to post on TikTok was the one of that guy that was just randomly cursing in the street. I called it a wholesome interaction in New York City. They immediately muted all the audio because of his colorful language. But I then put another version up where I deleted all those spots, but I don't know. Probably doesn't have as much of the same impact. A bit of a bottleneck here. Let's get out of Madison Avenue. My favorite sushi spot is being hidden by that Borax truck. The excuses they have for you in a row. Well, sounds like it's for the best that you're leaving this company anyway. Seems like they've shown their true colors. Well, Lorraine is also Northern Cali. At the 5th Avenue. Oh yeah, Eiffel Tower, absolutely. And our good friend Adam, Robocheck 75, worked there in its heyday. Well, we're by the construction zone of JP Morgan Chase, so a lot of construction starts very early. So you'll see a lot of folks there. Plus, it's also near an exit of Grand Central, so a big ingress point into the city. But otherwise, it's going to get kind of quiet other in the streets as we get away a little bit. That's good, Ro. Have you decided on an official date yet? Are things signed fully? That'll be cross. Right by Rockefeller Center. Okie doke. Saks on the other side of the street now. A bluish display in their windows. St. Patrick's Cathedral, 30 Rock. Wednesday's teaching Lurch how to dance. On Wednesday, more or less. I should buckle down and have some merch. It's just, I worry that with the amount of time they'll have, there's the entrance, I'll have trouble making a quality. I wonder if he's ever heard of headphones. Yeah, I worry that I'm not going to do a good enough job that I'll feel half-assed if I just throw up random merch, but I don't know. Maybe it's just one of the things where I should just do it and let it evolve. Will make it a project. The other thing to do is if I do end up having a second platform, it could also be Instagram Reels, but I feel like it would be better if it was on TikTok at this point, because if they're not banned, they're also pushing landscape content more and trying to make it like remember when YouTube first started really pushing shorts? They were really giving shorts a lot of views. For what TikTok claims you're going to be doing something similar for landscape videos. You know, horizontal, like the one this is in. Didn't St. Patrick's Day this weekend? Parade? So anyway, yeah, the other thing to do is if there's anything interesting during our streams, I don't know if there's a way to flag it very easily so that you can easily go back to that moment and I can rip it out and then add it to a compilation or a highlight thing on TikTok. I smell like fresh concrete or something. There's the Microsoft store. It's got that McLaren racer up there. Oh, it's this thing. It's cooking it. And there's the DJI store. We're using their Osmo Pocket 3. Oh, gosh, I think I used too much water. It's like flooded over there. It's Sunday, okay. Slick guy. No. Yes, we have met and we collaborated once. Like in January 2021. Yeah, he's a nice guy. Just do 3 or 4 quality pieces of merchandise. Like it's like it's more of the design on it that it makes sure is quality enough. Because the merch, I guess, you're kind of limited by the companies that offer their canvases and the quality of that fabric in terms of actual like quality. I don't know. I guess we'll see. It's Sunday, St. Patty's, 11 a.m. Hopefully I'll be able to make my way there. I don't know. We'll see if I'm able to. I heard Tiffany's exclusively serves pigeons for breakfast. Ben Dowdy, hello. Alright, looks like we're waiting. Lights just changed for the cars. Trump Tower up ahead. Ziggy, good morning. So I usually walk this early over on Twitch, if people are wondering who I'm talking to on YouTube. Yeah, I normally wake up around 5 a.m. Sometimes I'll wake up at like 2 or 3 a.m., can't go back to sleep, but I don't feel great about it. I don't know if this truck is going to move or not. Or no, he's already given up his time. He pulled out of a spot super slowly and then sat there for a moment, and then just as the light was changing yellow, he started moving up. And I said, no, it's a yellow light. Doesn't mean push the pedal harder, even though that's what it feels like 80% of the population interprets it as. I thought Twitch already supports some sort of live stream. I've seen the Speedify guys try to stream to it. Looks like I'm gonna get stuck at this light too unless I really push it. I don't know, let's push it. Let's go. I'm hitting the nitro button right now. Nitrous. Let's go. I hit it. I hit the button. I'm across the street. No beeps. But if eventually I'm gonna start just putting a live stream simultaneously up to everything. Twitch, TikTok, Kick, Facebook. Let's just see how many places we can do simultaneously until my internet breaks. Because this also all has to go through my home computer. It's the oldest and largest St. Patrick's Day parade in the world. With the first one being 1762. That's pretty awesome history there. Are these barricades they're setting up around here all for the parade or something? Michael Scott Howard, hello. Oh yeah, streets are empty at this hour. They still got that Vision Pro design in the cube at the 24/7 Apple store here on Fifth Avenue. Cars are moving slowly, but they're coming. They're getting there. Yeah, I don't know about that, Zig. I guess I'll see if I just want to stream everywhere possible or still be a little bit selective. But this is still our main platform, so I don't know. We'll see what happens. Oh yeah, Theo Schwartz was right where Dior is, I think. Back in the day. Yeah, the plaza's behind me. I know you walk by these places so many times, I sometimes forget to highlight them again. Okay. Still having some connection problems, but yes, I am getting a little oblivious. Oh, we made it to the Pigeons? It was a quick reconnect, but it wasn't a service thing. It was my fault. I think I wiggled. It's not the cable at the back of the pocket. It's the cable in the adapter. So I have to fix that later. All right, one of the last few Wednesdays we'll have very dark Central Park lighting as the days get longer. Train watch, hello. And I got a super sticker that I missed. Uh-oh. Hold on. Oh, I can't even see it here. Wait, why is it like this? Interesting. Let me try to get back to it. It's like like none of the chats even showed up for a second there. Ah, Michael Scott Howard, $4 super chat, super sticker. That's why I couldn't see it. Thank you, Michael Scott Howard. Sorry I missed it before. Lenny from down under. Hello to you from up over. Slickback gets up at 5 a.m. Out of the house by 5:31 a.m. Get a coffee and just walk. That's pretty cool. Peter, no, we got to stick to the same gimmick. We'll do the same thing on the hub. zoo's up ahead. Very dark today. Still very dark. Andy loves longer daylight, but it's the same amount of light. See, that's the whole. It's only our interpretation of the time, and having these whole numbers around a circular disc. Circular, that's redundant. Circular disc is redundant. But anyway, you know. Thanks again, Michael. I'm gonna need it. I'm gonna need that coffee. You taught them how to fly? Like by jumping out the window yourself? I thought birds eventually learn how to do it because they try to leave out of the nest and then they like hover or float down a little bit, flap their wings. Jerome, hello, Apple, Amazon, good morning. What a deal. 1 plush, $24. 2 plush, $40. Is the plural of plush plush? But yes, we are going to have more daylight overall. I'm sure that's what you meant, not my ridiculous interpretation of it. Yes, because the days are getting longer. I know. Ooh, there's a strong fishy smell. I don't know what that is. I mean, I'm assuming it's zoo related, but I don't know exactly why. Yeah, June will be the longest day of the year, right? June, whatever the solstice is there. June 20th, there it is. And then after that, the days get shorter again. It's like a minute every day. I missed a park sticker. Hold on. Let me get back in there. Park Avenue. Always supporting us generously. Thank you, Park Avenue, for the $20 super sticker. We appreciate your very frequent, very generous support. We thank you. There's a crowd behind me. They're about to overtake me. Are they going to stay on your left? They didn't. There's more of them than I thought because I have to kind of cross along here. The slow ones are going to get picked off by lions. Wizard of Izza, good morning. I figured I was just being ridiculous. As I do quite frequently. Billionaires Row. Over there behind Dean Slope. Right over here, which will soon become springing into life. I ended one sentence with a word that didn't fit and started a new one, and that's what happened. I've never been to Missouri. Missouri? Missouri. Abby, hello. Looks like there could be a good sunrise today. But I have Balto here. Are you sure, Slickback? I'm not sure how many of them want to be approached in Central Park. What was that? Something on a trumpet. I've not been to Australia and I'd like to go. But I'm waiting for Narelle to leave. No, I'm kidding. Nah, I just haven't gone. It's also like a long time to be in a plane. You need like a lot of extra padding on either side of your vacation to leave enough time for travel. Well, I guess on the way back you probably save time, or one of the ways you kind of gain back your time that you spent traveling there to begin with. Thank you, Eiffel Tower. The mall is very empty. It could be that people are still adjusting to the time change. It is technically an hour earlier than it was at the same time last week. Hence the darker part. Going back to the USA, you go back in time. Okay, so you're getting your time back. But then I need like a vacation from a vacation to adjust to the time. More yelling in the background. Cyclists. Why are they noise polluting? Hardly anyone I care about says Missouri. Only NPCs. Non-player characters. Non-playable character? Non-player character? What's the official expansion of that acronym? Non-player, non-playable. Non-people? I don't know. I don't use those kinds of terminologies in real life. It doesn't make sense. I think it's silly. Steve's students have been zombies for the first hour of school due to the time change. Yeah, I mean, what do people expect? We're forcing jet lag on people without the travel. Oh well. Because Wong Sean sent me a link that the Concorde is coming back to the Intrepid Museum. Florian would succumb to the animals of Australia immediately. Oh, it's only me. That sounds like a nightmare. Well, how long is it? Are there any direct flights from the New York area to Australia? I know I've asked this before. But I imagine it'll be like a 20-hour flight if that's the case. If Twitch dies, you NPCs die with it. Isn't it struggling still? Well, let's see what happens with TikTok today. Alright, let's see if we buffer. We probably will. But let's see. Oh, there it is. There's the glitchies. That didn't last too long. A little low bit right there, but there it goes. No direct flights. Oh, but direct flights to New York coming 2025. That's when I will go. Three and a half hours to Dallas, then 19 hours to Melbourne or Sydney. Sounds like until 2025. Is Cat Yellow here? Norella needs to dine at the boathouse. It's important. Oh yes, Bethesda. Just walked by that. You know, it's early and dark enough. We might catch a couple of raccoons. I don't know. No promises, of course. I shouldn't even said anything. Should have just let them surprise us if we do see them. Ah, you heard the song playing? Well, that's not good. If you heard it, then YouTube heard it. Whatever tree this is has some buds forming. There are cherry blossoms along the hill over here. There. All right, Norella, boathouse time. Let's go. They're coming. They're coming. Probably the warmer weathers at some point. Weathers? Carl Weathers? Ah, that's a good actor. Dakota. That's the hill that has a bunch of cherry blossoms. Can't see anything right now. Too dark. Sunrise in that direction. Airplane. Bow Bridge is what we're on. I don't even say anything anymore. Taxis, it's good. It's gonna be a warm day. Oh yeah, there's like tons of turtles in every body of water now in Central Park. Hood Hat Tave, good morning. Yep. Thankfully it's not wet right now, so the bridge is easily traversable. Kind of sound like a Mr. Meeseeks. Or one of those from South Park, Jacophosaurs. Oh my goodness. You could go fishing here. I don't know, actually, I don't know if you could fish in every body of water. I think you can in Central Park. They're all catch and release, and there's some rules and things about the types of hooks you can use or something like that. Anyway, Vito, good morning. Periwinkle and Coral Sky, yes. Let's go. Fly a kite. Okay. Wow, it's still early, 6:40. I still made it, even though I had technical issues starting up this morning, I still made it early enough. That's good. Earlier than I would have been otherwise. Still got 24 minutes till sunrise. Hood Hat Tave's favorite turtle is the Teenage Mutant variety. Turtles in a half shell. Turtle power. These are the San Remo towers. Right by our little stream creek thingamajig. They did stop that whole Kenny gag at some point. Jackie Ferns, good morning. Sorry, I didn't say Jackie. Good to see you. Yeah, they slowed down the Kenny gag and then they kind of intermittently bring it back. You saw when Central Park was just a bunch of bushes? It's interesting. I gotta find that. Alright. I feel like the raccoons don't even hang out by that tree anymore. This one was the one they were usually flopping around. Peak cherry blossoms, end of March. Let's see if they get it right this year. I feel like last year was all over the place. It kind of started somewhere, then it went fast, and then the next round, it kind of like, you never got the super bloomy doomy whatever. Mike's ready for a spooky ramble in the Central Park. Good morning. Andrew Walters, good morning. It's all moist over here. Splish splash, splish splash. Waiting for some old pictures from NYC yesteryear. Yeah, I found a few on my computer from my ute. I have to like digitize some old albums too. Might have even more stuff. I'm not peeing, that's not what that sound is. Migration, huh? Let's check it out. Crochet Gal, good morning. Let's go off the Oak Bridge and take a look south. A lot of those buildings are like all glass, and they're kind of blending into the sky. The blueness of it all. Stefan has had a meeting, but he's here now. Good morning. Yeah, San Remo towers are over there. Where's Papa? They all have elevator problems? That's unfortunate. Yeah, one of the things I look at in terms of elevators and buildings is how many elevators there are and how many apartments there are per floor. Because, like, you have to think about elevator rush hour and how big the elevator is, too. Like, if it's, 5:30, 6 p.m. on a weekday, or like 7:30 on a weekday in the morning, you might have quite a bit of usage. Especially if it's a well-lived-in building, but a lot of bikes out today. No water on the ground. The Bob Ross version, Happy Little Skyscrapers. Has he ever painted a cityscape in his show? Or has it always been landscapes.
So, it's been like,
Actually, let's just exit the park right in front of the Museum of Natural History. Mega blackout in Manhattan decades ago. Well, now I'd be able to do it just fine. Part of my twice a week workout is throwing out a 70-pound weight vest and doing stairs in my building. I probably hit about 40 stairs by the end of it, because I also do push-ups and squats in the stairs while I'm in between flights. You know, to improve my walking ability, I gotta keep the legs strong. Well, my backpack during these walks is also about 30 pounds, so it's not like I'm unweighted. Holiday Inn Financial District, 2 or 3 elevators or 40 plus stories with 10 rooms per floor. Yeah, the whole you gotta think about rooms to elevator ratios and floor, total floors, all these like things. And it's also nice when they do have a service elevator for separate uses, and you can use it when it's not being used for service issues. That's always nice. Mark's going to the Cairo. Good luck. American Museum of Natural History. Any new cool exhibits going up in there? Preferably dinosaur related. Yeah, it makes sense, Dave. See, you gotta ask and think about these things. I wouldn't want to spend, $3 million on an apartment and then half of your time outside the apartment is waiting for elevators in the building. Especially if you have to do like laundry in the basement. I'll imagine if you're paying $3 million for an apartment, you got in-unit laundry, but These little trees have, what are these? Witch hazel? Something else? What is this stuff? Anyone know? What are you? Will I be at the parade? Maybe. I don't know yet for sure. I'm not sure. It all depends on if it'll be able to pan out with family and stuff like that. I don't want to leave anyone at home high and dry. Ozzy Waddle. I mean, I'd love to afford a $3 million place. That would take care of a lot of problems for us in the next year since we're being forced to move. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna play options. I'm gonna ask Tom who walks to Wall Street. I'm gonna tell me what to do, and I'll do everything you say. Options play, gambling. Let's go. Make a video series out of it. Watch Commuter lose all his money. It's Forsythia. That sounds good. I like that. That seems like a reasonable thing. That flower. Maybe? I have no idea. Wrangler. Let's go west. It's early enough, so we should be able to get to Broadway. As Ron said, normally we are live Monday, Wednesday, Friday mornings. Sometimes we get extras, sometimes we don't. Uh-oh, disconnected from YouTube live stream recording stream, buddy. I wonder if it'll reconnect on its own if I have to manually take action. I might have to manually take action just to make sure I don't miss too many chats. Let me see. Reconnect. Now it should be reconnected. Let's see. What did I miss? Sometimes the stream jumps. I think that, I don't even know if that was a real buffer. I think my chat like got all weird. I think it was YouTube. Last major blackout was in August 14th, 2003. What about the one from Hurricane Sandy? I guess that wasn't like all of NYC, I think. Certain parts of Manhattan and other outer borders still had power. But, yeah. Yeah, GPT dates back to 2021, at least for now. That's when the data ends. Yeah, if everything froze, I wonder if that was a YouTube thing, because I didn't actually see any hiccups on my end, and YouTube actually lost connection to chat on this app. And if that happens, I think that's more of a, maybe a bit of a server hiccup with YouTube. Oh well. Almost noon in Paris. Darby, hello. My friend's dad was convinced it was me that caused that blackout in 2003. We had an original Xbox that we were modding just as the blackout happened. So then the dad goes upstairs and he's like, he sees us sitting on the bed with this dismantled Xbox. And he's like, what did you do? The power is out. I didn't do anything. Nothing was even plugged in. Anyway, he realized it was something bigger. Quickly. Where are you, Slickback? I have no idea. Maybe I might have some idea, but I also know something else that happened. But anyway, I don't really know. Let's go to Broadway. Yeah. Time and Tonic is the name of that place. THYME. Michelle K on Twitch, hello. Sabha from Germany, hi. And who's telling music from Napster. Mexi Kosher. Kosher Mexican? Christina G, hello. That song got really popular with that Jubislide dance on the TikToks. Yeah, blackouts are rare in the city, but when they happen, they disrupt quite a bit of stuff. No one's ever ready for them. Car's making some extra noises with its wheels. Isn't Seinfeld's garage around here somewhere? I think it might be right here, actually. I think this might be Seinfeld's garage over here. This one. I think it's this one. Anybody know for sure? We're on whatever street this is, I don't know. Kosh Mexican doesn't really feel like the other one. It's at least a little bit easier to say. Yeah, what street are we on again? I'm trying to... 83rd, West 83rd. So you can look up if Seinfeld's garage here in Manhattan is on West 83rd or not. It's 10 p.m. in Melbourne. Sit back. There's that car. It doesn't have a historic plate though. Some of these older cars, when they're like actually historic vehicles, they have a special plate, but I don't think this one does. Yeah, it's just a regular New York plate. But this car is like always here. I don't know if it ever moves. I mean, the back seat just like a couch. Oh, we're in Amsterdam. Let's go one more to Broadway. 4 seconds. His garage is on West 83rd. I think it was that one. I think that was it. Oh, the antique place you can't drive after dark? I didn't know that. That's an interesting caveat. What is he listening to? Sean Morgan, welcome back. Apparently the Children's Museum of Manhattan is here. Does anyone know anything about this one? Is it good? Does it have good stuff for kids to do? It might be a fun place to go. Ah, the car's just there because it's part of that bar. Good morning, Adam. It's got real plates though, so they must move it sometimes. But I'm assuming if anybody parks there while they're moving it, they get very upset. If they even move it at all, I don't know. Or they just eat the tickets for the publicity. It's a big Barnes and Nobles. Oh, she saw one with your school as a kid. To that specific children's museum? Nice. Slickback Matt and Jerry. Yeah, I saw a stand-up once. It was always, I enjoyed it. I was entertained. I know some people say they don't like the stand-up, but I don't know. Just go into things with an open mind, you'll be alright. Looks like a big old building's gonna go up at 211 West 84th. They got a big lot to work with. Ah, we can cross. Some sort of bakery's coming soon. I mean, the pictures all look very appealing, but it's just called Avenue Bakery? What avenue? Chip shop. Well, good morning. I think a lot of Panera's closed. Is that accurate, or are we just making it up? Ambrose likes big lots in a kingdom. I don't know, this corner deli here. Actually, this is Broadway Farm, but they got sushi and beer, so they got my vote. I mean, that's like that's their biggest, even on this side. I thought maybe they would have more produce listed on this side, but it's all your grocery needs and sushi and beer. So it's all about that sushi and beer at that deli. Isn't one of these buildings like the only murders in the building? That one? I don't know. Oh, they're taking down a 7th floor elevator building too? Oh boy. What happens to the people being displaced from them? Do they get any sort of monetary compensation? Where is open that I could buy electronics like a PC right now? That's a good question. So it depends what you want, right? One thing that's for sure open right now, if you're a fan of Apple products, is the Fifth Avenue Apple Store. It's 24/7. So if you're okay buying yourself a Mac, that. Micro Center's not open yet. I don't know of any stores you can actually buy PC parts in at this hour. Just the Apple Store for Apple products. Wait, they're tearing it down for a building with less units? Wow, that helps. That's helpful. It's not like we have a problem getting housing in the city at the moment. Let's have more larger buildings with less units than the building that was torn down. Circuit City never opened super early. I mean, I enjoyed Circuit City. I enjoyed The Wiz too. I'm The Wiz, nobody beats me. Crazy Disney Lady Tanya's here. I always feel like my mouth gets tripped up trying to say it. I don't know why. It's a crazy Disney lady. Tanya. I just mumble my way through things. The Shade Store must be doing well. They got a lot of them in the city. I can think of at least 3 right now, including this one. Yeah, it's a kind of a new building too. Anyway, yeah, it's I don't know what they're doing in the city. That car is turning. This sidewalk needs a little work. Wide open windows at the Shade Store. I'm sure they see the irony in that, or they don't. Or do they? Last time I visited an ancient monument in NYC, like a Pizza Hut. Well, if you mean like a Pizza Hut when they actually had like a salad bar, 90s. Does anyone remember that? Did any Pizza Huts even have that still? Our go-to is this Pizza Hut KFC 2-in-1. Pizza Hut was on the first floor, KFC was on the second floor. It was the best place in the world. What is this place? Some RV. Journey Within. It's the Gratitude Bus. Anybody want to look them up on socials? The Gratitude Bus, at Gratitude Bus. Are they living in there? Interesting. The world's too kind. That's very early, huh? Let's go even more west then. We'll probably end at that Strauss Park area, but it's only 15 blocks away by the time we get. I don't know. Let's go to West End. West End, whatever it is. I don't know. No dine-in, no red cups. They got nothing left. Yeah, everyone's just doing takeout and delivery. McDonald's used to serve beer and have ashtrays on the tables? I might vaguely remember the ashtrays. Maybe. Or like they were vestigial but couldn't use them anymore. Something like that. Maybe. I don't know. I could be making stuff up. That's why you can't use hearsay in court. Gratitude Bus is a mobile space that connects people It's the Spirit of Gratitude, place where people can come, houses, air, food. Interesting. West End Ave. So we've done Broadway a bunch of times leading up to the park. Actually, we could go even one more. See some of the nice houses, homes. Greek Orthodox Church of the Annunciation. Very good diction. Steve would do a beer over a grimace shake. That just... I don't know about that one. Oh yeah, the Starbucks renovations. Yeah, they don't want people sitting in there. You don't want to. You're not using our coffee shop to do your little laptop clickety clackies. The Old Guard is what it says in that building. Does that mean anything? 307 West whatever street this is. Whoa, look at that home. Oh man, they're like preparing a birthday thing. I see a giant birthday balloon stuff in there. I want to be a part of that. Adopt me. It looks like nice living. Ambrose's grave doesn't own that bus. Nice. Where's Gert? Got a Volvo for you. Skibbity bop. Yep. Ron is tempted to bring a mobile typewriter to Starbucks. Do it. What happens here? There's like a cutout in this platform to walk through, but otherwise it's all empty. And they got fire escapes. Huh. I don't know. Deciphering what I see. Not working out. We have, Quentin, we have. Mega is almost 800 million. All right, I'll buy that home after I win. Let's go. Is that an actual dog run out there? Looks like a very unseated area of park. Up west side, New Ange territory, absolutely. Representing. Hopefully she'll be live later. Stepped over some dog doo-doo. That wasn't that dog. It was at least partially wiped up. Thomas, good morning. Tori likes the choipin. Choip. It's the only words I know. Auto Safety Group was the most hands-free driving systems, poor ratings. Huh. Ain't that something? 94th Street. Yep. But most hands-on driving systems are poor too. That's also true. Tom, good morning. Almost like Chicago, huh? Well, the whole city thing of Chicago is kind of like historically referring to long-winded politicians, although there was some article in some newspaper that linked it to a tornado and the long-winded politicians. I don't know how windy it really is over there. It's a mystery. It's Diet New York, right? Kidding. Christina G, hello. Natalie Shilgina, доброе утро, хорошего дня. To you as well, Natalie, Natalie. Hi. OM, hello. Tokyo. None received a good rating. Did anybody rate the people rating the systems? Like the same people who actually rated the self-driving systems should have done the same course and been rated by somebody else. Hello. Yeah, right, Adam. I'm supposed to be visiting him soon too. Don't worry, I'll take a lot of jabs while I'm over there. Purple Rel, good morning. Mojave was in the past. Welcome to the future, or the present, still with a delay. And this is West 96th Street. Just based on feel, no, I'm kidding, I read on that building. At the Cliff Dwelling. That's the name of this building? I don't know if I'd want to live in an apartment building called the Cliff Dwelling. I don't know why that sounds so odd to me. Denver's about to get either just under or a foot and a half of snow. Interesting. Ohio sightseeing on Broadway. Welcome back. 97th Street. 7:19 a.m. Yep. Yeah, this would probably be a dumb question, but when they have these big buildings, BBBs, big buildings with fire escapes, but then you might have an equally large building that's newer, luxury, whatever, that doesn't have any. Does it just mean they're like not as confident in their internal structures and ability to separate the fire, or, you know, isolate the fire so you can actually get down the stairs? Or is it another reason? I don't know. It is kind of Victoria. It still is in a way, but we're trying to think of a new name for it. But the @ sign on YouTube is still at a computer. No, nothing's handed off. We were just talking about it. We're just still trying to figure out more. Name changes. We stopped changing the name like on the fly because you only have so many within a certain day period. So anyway, can I speak Spanish? Poquito, very little, very little. Did Joe come out with his cup? I think usually it comes out earlier though, right? The Tangles and Walks. It's very close to Bagels and Walks. Sean might get mad, though it is funny. Science experiments? You're probably right, we should. Oh, the Joan of Arc monument, did I miss it? Oh boy. You're terrible. We've passed 100th Street. Static nonsense. It's also a good one. Ah, Riverside Park on my left. Yeah. Celsius drinks? Haven't tried those. I wouldn't mind one of these apartments or these townhomes. Here. No problem. Bagels and Walks. We haven't seen Bagels and Walks this morning yet. Is it lag or is it mattress? That's pretty funny. Upper West Side. It could have sub-neighborhood names, like some sort of subsections, but I'm not as familiar. Like, I think Street Easy might have some divisions further, subdivisions. No purse. Oh. Feels okay. Oh, it doesn't feel that great now, actually. Let's not walk on that. Some might say Upper West Side, that's true. Yeah, very residential, very quiet. It's nice. Did that car put out its own cone? Is this Pontiac that important? Is that what this is? Yeah. Pontiac Solstice, they put out their own cone. Anyway, taxi cab yellow. The Tog Parade, yes. Ambrose likes the views of New Jersey. Over there. Look at this thing. Is this like one of those personally converted? The at on the side of the truck is at Carl's Balls, and also that Mini Cooper has a boot on it. But I don't know what that little makeshift looking pickup truck mini house is. Carl's Balls with a K, if anyone wants to look it up. Ron knows the van. Carl's balls are popular? Uh-oh. Another Porsche. This one is for sale here. I think we talked about this one. It's the River Mansion. 337. I think it's west. I think it's considered West 106th Street. Though it could just be... No, it could be 337 Riverside Drive. That might be the actual address, because that's Riverside Drive, and even though the entrance is here, the address might reflect its Riverside Drive location. 50 mil. Perfect price. Gotta get that Mega Millions. Is it both Powerball and Mega Millions that's coming up, or did somebody win one of them? Yeah, I don't think there's any meters around here for parking. Pretty sure it's just regular street parking. Just pay attention to the street cleaning signs. That's it. More likes. We're almost at the park. That smart car is still too close to the hydrant by New York rules. I wonder if it got a ticket. Curious. It is eligible for one, but it does not have one. There's bases here. Made it in. Well. Arizonia. Nathan Newman is here. I'm trying to figure out what this is. Is that a salter or something else? I mean, I could actually sit on a bench today. Nice. Somebody drank some Modelo onto this bench. Well, maybe they were on the bench and they left the evidence under the bench. Moon is here too. Mooning around. Oh, the Riverside Mansion is 10,000 square feet, 24 million. Ah, you looked it up? Good price, good price. Will they take a coupon? IOU? Trades? Interesting trades accepted? Anyway. Powerballs tonight. Ah. Okay, we gotta get it. We gotta win. Jim Barrows has made it. Good morning. Weather report seems warm here for the next few days. That's right, Ron. Ooh, it's been listed for quite a while. Nobody's biting. Only $2 a ticket. Just flush that $2 down the toilet. Probably about the same. Oh, is Nova Rain here too? Did I miss you before? Might have. Apologies. Wednesday walk is Wednesday and Friday. It's the Monday walks that I try to make. This is one of the reasons I always try to have one commuting day that I make a little bit later. I mean, it's technically not later in terms of me actually working. I've started already, but you know. It is what it is. Anyway, I want to get things moving early today, so maybe I'll get to work so I can be done. I will be done. Yes. Maybe more walking, maybe less walking, I don't know. I'll have to find times for extra streams too. But let's see if TikTok gets banned today. Well, when are they making that decision? I don't even know. I guess I'll look it up later. But thanks everyone for joining today. I always appreciate your time. That's really the one thing you don't get back. So thank you for choosing to spend some of it with us on this walk in Manhattan, early morning. Well, we started in the 30s on the east side. We end on 106th Street this time in Strauss Park. Why not? Rita's water ice. Biggest auction just got here. Yeah. Time to pop off. Get to work, you know. Oh, they said it's gonna happen. So it's more likely than you think. All right, everyone say goodbye to TikTok. At least in the States. What is that are all the people who work for TikTok in the States? Because I think TikTok has some presence in terms of actual like office space and office workers in the States. What will happen to them? They can keep working on the app. I just don't know that if TikTok has any interest in continuing to have presence in the United States if they get banned. What do I know? The Senate's got to block it. What's the Senate's defensive skill? Like, what's its level? Did it level up its defense? Maybe it'll be able to block it more likely if it has a high defense. VPN activated TikTok? I guess that's the next one. Well, Facebook is just... Even my old feed, you know, they just add all these new ads and stuff into the feed. You don't really see your friends' stuff that much anymore. And all I keep seeing are these weird AI-generated actors, like, through the years. And I don't know why I keep seeing that show about Facebook, but it's very obviously AI-generated. And I feel like most of the people on Facebook don't know how to tell the difference. And they're all just commenting on it like it's a real thing. It's really weird. Yeah, I would say don't get any of your news from any of these platforms. Get your news only from me. Kidding. If you only listen to me, you'll never know what's going on in the world. Except maybe technology. MySpace I would do. MySpace, we're okay with that. Let's go back. Yeah, everything's fake. Just ask GPT to generate a bunch of news for you. It'll probably be the same thing. GPT, what do you predict the news to be on whatever date in the future? And I'm sure it might say I can't do that, but you could probably find a way to prompt engineer that to still get some fake news out of GPT. I actually do have a walking commuter Facebook, but I haven't done much with it. I was waiting for them to enable live streaming on it, but it still hasn't. It actually might be enabled now, but I haven't tried yet. So we'll see. I have all the truths. You see? Yeah, you can't specifically call it fake news for GPT. You just gotta finesse it. And as somebody said, if you appeal emotionally to GPT, it does a better job. So they put out a paper on this apparently, where if you say something like "this is critical to my work or to my job," it apparently does better, gives you a better response. I don't know. Boogie Bob probably has the best news source then. That's probably the way to do it. Generate some fun news. Ah, you see? Ambrose is a prompt engineer. Heh. Oh, this sounds like Kid Boga's thing. In a surprise turn of events, a zoo in Japan hosted a virtual tour for their animal residents to explore famous landmarks around the world. The adorable footage captured the animal... Ambrose figured out the algorithm. You broke the matrix. Anyway, Elliot's coming to a research seminar. Enjoy. Yeah, I don't know if we'll be out again, but we'll see. Depending on how tired I am later. I don't know. Anyway, yes, thanks again, everyone, for joining. Always appreciate your super chat, super stickers, PayPal, Patreon memberships. Thank you. Subscribers, thank you too. If you're not subscribed, I thank you as well if you're listening, but do think about it. We do this kind of nonsense a few times a week, sometimes a little extra. TikTok's getting banned, so I guess I won't talk about that, but what's that? I guess we'll see. And of course, thank you for your thumbs. Always appreciate them. We'll collect more if needed, and well, I always need them, so definitely needed. And thanks to the mods. We do want to know about Elliot's research seminar, though, if you're willing to disclose that information. I wonder if I'm still connected to, excuse me. Oh, am I still somehow actually connected to the WebSockets? I just turned on noise suppression. It sounds like it is still connected. Interesting. Anyway, okay, I'm gonna go. Get to work now. See you all next time. So have a great rest of Wednesday, Thursday. We'll see you hopefully Friday or sooner, depending, but until then.